Having difficult conversations with employees is never fun, but the reality is that we as leaders in our business have to be ready, willing, and able to address issues when they arise with our employees. So I want to talk to you about a pitfall that I see happen a lot, which is getting too emotional when we're trying to address poor performance in an employee. First of all, if an employee does something that stresses you out, take a deep breath and think about what's triggering you. What is happening that's really causing you grief? Write that down and get clear about that to start with. Once we're clear about what the actual issue is, not the feeling it gave us, but the actual issue, then we need to really think about what the impact is on the company. And again, I would write this down so that we're really clear and have a very concise conversation, unemotional conversation with that employee about A, what the issue is, and B, what the impact is, how it's gonna impact the company and the employee. Then it's time to sit down with the employee and to talk about their performance, explain to them what your problem is. So for example, if Susie hasn't been coming to team meetings and you feel like she's just being apathetic or unavailable to you as a company, we don't want to talk about the specific feelings we have. We want to talk about the fact that she did not show up for those meetings and why that's not showing teamwork and taking initiative for helping us really drive the results of the company forward. So when we sit down and talk about that issue, then we're going to let Susie process and feel what she's going to feel, be as emotional as she needs to be. We have to give her that space to feel what she's going to feel and respond as she wants to respond. So now that Susie has shared her opinion and discussed with you why she's not shown up to those team meetings, then it's time to talk about the impact and what the consequence will be. So now, Susie, since you haven't shown up to these meetings, here's the kind of plan we're going to put you on. You're going to document that as well. And then finally, a follow-up date. Too many times we miss this. We need to schedule a time and commit to that time to follow up with that employee, to circle back and review their performance. Did they show up to the next meeting? And we want to reward them for positive behavior and or address what will happen if they have not improved on their behavior. Again, we're taking the emotion out of it. We're coming into the situation as a calm, clear, and focused leader who is driving conversation with actual facts versus emotions. Try it on. I think you'll be really happy with the results.